All right, here we are for the second part of the squirrel hole on the roof at the cladding. So again, we're above the greenhouse here, and yesterday I noticed a squirrel running down this plane, dropping down onto the greenhouse, and I thought, oh no, those squirrels chewed right back through my hole, my temporary plug that is, with steel wool. But when I get up here, I realize that's not true. You can see this steel wool is packed in here. I've got it really jammed thick behind here. You can't really see, but there's a couple huge wads, so just you can tell that nothing's been getting in here. So now what we're going to do is to prevent the squirrel from trying to maybe chew back behind it and whatever, I'm just going to cover this with a piece of metal since I have it. And it's a little precarious up here, so I'm kind of being safe. So if somehow on the video you don't see something or hear something, it's because I want to stay alive for my grandchildren. So it's October 9th, a beautiful day, Thursday evening. It's about 68 degrees still. And so I'm going to take care of this before it gets too cold, because I've seen squirrels trying to forage and find homes on the cold nights. So here we go. So I brought up with me, and I'm learning from experience, that you got to bring your stuff up on the roof so that you don't have to make trips back down. It's already precarious getting up here, so the last thing I want to do is tempt fate and be running up and down the ladder. So you can see my leg there. It's because my other leg is bracing against a flat place on the roof. So okay, so our focus is right here. And in a previous video you saw I took some simple aluminum flashing. I bought this at Menards, and I already made one video where I cut a template for another squirrel hole. So using my tin snips, I'm going to cut one for this area here, and I've already pre-painted my flashing, so it's ready to just cut and install. I have my cordless drill so that I can pre-drill the holes through the metal flashing. And I have my, I just got a collection here of drywall screws, about 1.5 inches, 1 5/8, and we're just going to use those to attach. Now, of course, this is thorough in that there's no way a squirrel will get through the metal, but temporary in the sense that we're not going to leave this permanently on the house. We'll address this when we replace all of this cladding in the future soon. So, having said that, we're going to get started. First thing I'm going to do, though, is put on my work gloves. Now, I've got charcoal in the grill to cook some steak, so I can't spend too much time up here or my charcoal will burn down. It's steak night, y'all. So, here we go, and I'm just going to I'm not really going to be fancy with this. It looks like I'm going to have to cut me an angle. So I'm going to start by just snipping off a nice 45-degree angle there. We're going to cut that off. And that's so that I can do something kind of like that. And I think I'm just going to go right down, almost try to contour it. So what I'm going to do now, so I'm just bending this by hand. Whatever I can do up here is what I'm doing. I'm not going to try to do anything else that's fancy. Just kind of do a little metal fabrication here. Okay, it looks like I got to be a little lower. Okay, get in there. All right, I think that's a little bit better of a fit. Wondering if I actually can screw that there. I can screw that down. So I actually have to go down the other way. more like this, like a step. There we go. That's kind of what I'm thinking. All right. And then put a couple holes there. And there. Something like right about there. Just cover that up. All right, so I'm going to be kind of there to there. Now again, I'm not trying to make this an exact science up here. I'm limited. It's not like I can bring a brake up here to bend this aluminum, nice sharp edges. This is ye old utility temporary repair. Making do. There we go, something like that. Have a little return there. So I'm going to put a hole there and put a hole there. Okay. Nothing really to drill against, so this could be a little challenging. Let the drill do the work. There we go. Another little hole there. Make sure I come through between my fingers, not into one of my fingers. Not be good. Ow! Just kidding. All right, so I've got my holes here. I'm gonna put this up there. I know you're thinking, man, that's as good as you can get. And I'm going to say, yes, it is. Yes, it is. And you got to be kidding me, but this is so funny. I didn't bring up a drill driver, so I'm going to have to go back down. Well, so much for my bring all your materials up at one time. But I'll have my daughter toss something up to me. Okay. Let's see what we're going to do here. Let's go ahead and make the second piece. Tori, are you still there? You know what I need? You know the part that goes into the drill that actually has the bit to screw things in? I need you to go get one of those. You'll find one if you go in the bathroom that we're remodeling upstairs. As soon as you look in the door on the counter of the sink, you'll see a case, either a black case or a red-orange case. Just bring the whole case. You could toss the whole thing up. It'll be easiest. Black or orange, it doesn't matter. It'll say Ryobi or Black & Decker. All right, good thing trained my daughter well to know how to do those things. Okay, so now we're gonna really just wanna kind of cap this over. Maybe I can put this here. Oh yeah, look at that. And just kind of, you know, I think I'm gonna do that. So again, eyeballing it. I'm going to kind of take advantage of this odd little corner over here. We'll just cut it off. And little geometry lesson. Yeah, hon. All right, I'll be right there. A little geometry lesson. What's this shape called? A parallelogram or a diamond or a rhombus. I like big rhombus and I cannot lie. Okay, so here we go. Maybe just something like that. We'll figure that out once we get this top piece plugged in. I'm gonna go get my drill driver from my daughter. I'll be right back. All right, honey. Nice and strong all the way up here. There you go. Look it. Right to me. Good job. Okay. So we're almost done with this repair. So my daughter got my drill drivers up here. I guess as much as you think you're prepared, double check just to make sure. Okay, but could have been worse. So I'll do a little swap out here. The only thing that bothers me is I got steaks to put on the grill. It's all right. I'll just add some more. I'll just add some more charcoal. All right. Of course, we're locked and loaded. Put my first piece up there. A little bit longer screw since I'm kind of having to reach out. Feels a little weird. Yeah, that's as pretty as she gets right there. Okay. And now we're just gonna put a little piece right there. I mean, it literally almost as if it was made to fit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to snip off this piece right here. Snip that little hanging chad. Is it a yes or is it a no? Hanging chad will let us know. There we go. This is as fancy as it gets, folks. And here we go. I think it was this way that we were going to do it. Yeah. So all I'm going to do, put a hole here, put a hole there. Double check. Yep. This hole first. There we go. And just to check, kind of right where my thumb's at. All right. Time to change bits. Of course, I didn't bring the driver socket, just the driver bit, so no matter. All right, I think we're locked and loaded. I think that's the way it was supposed to go. No, I feel like that's the way it was supposed to go. Come on, Bessie. Of course, I should have brought an impact driver, not a drill, but you know, the impact driver would have not have drilled through the holes through this metal. No matter, we'll be taking that out. Now, there is no way a squirrel is going to want to get through there. First of all, it's solid metal, and also you kind of see on the back corner here that it's pretty sharp in there, so Nobody's sinking their spiny little jaws and teeth into that. So I would say this video is about 15 minutes long, so you can see it took 15 minutes to do the second step of this squirrel repair. And the fight continues because squirrels won't stop. They'll just find another weak point and start to chew, but it won't be here. All right, Papa G, signing off.